Welcome to our Fine Arts Awards Night. It is just a little bit different this year because we're all in our homes, except I am virtually in the Imperial Theater where I feel like it's the perfect place to do this. That's right, the Imperial Theater downtown. It's closed, but I'm virtually here so I can be with all of you in your homes tonight. We are so thankful that you're watching. We're thankful for all the hard work that's gone into fine arts this year. I'm going to be joined later by some of our fine arts teachers, and they will give their awards, and then we're going to attempt to do a Zoom call together where we will announce the plaque awards at the end of the night. So first off, we're going to go over to Miss Hudson, who will talk about some chorus awards. Miss Hudson, take it away.
Thank you, Paul. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mrs. Hudson, and it is my great pleasure to present to you some highlights from chorus this year. And we'll begin with District Honor Chorus. This event is a one-day event sponsored by Georgia Music Educators Association, held at Abilene Baptist Church in Martinez in January. These students worked above and beyond normal class music rehearsals to learn an entirely new set of concert music and performed an outstanding concert in the evening. These 7th through 12th graders will receive a certificate acknowledging their participation. Isaiah Barnes, Sarai Burdin, Jack Durrell, Abigail Knight, Waylon Lamar, Julia Andrews, Mary Grace Apostle, Bria Ray Bentley, Christina Brown, Kayla Casella, and Emily Twan. I'd like to share some more pictures from that fun event. There's lots of music, fun, and laughter that they shared together that day. Okay, next up is All-State Chorus. Of all the choral events in Georgia, All-State Chorus is the highest honor. Students in grades 7 through 12 must pass 2 rigorous auditions in order to be accepted, and Westminster is proud of these 2 students for passing both auditions with excellence. They sang under the direction of nationally known choral conductors such as Joshua Pead and Jefferson Johnson. These students will be receiving both a certificate and a medal from Georgia Music Educators Association for their personal musical development and their dedication to choral music, which culminated in a 3-day mass choir in Athens, Georgia. So congratulations, Ben Renshaw and Abigail Knight. Thank you so much for your support of fine arts and of the choral program. I hope that you all have an opportunity to congratulate these students in person, and I hope that you have a great rest of your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hudson, for the awards for music. I am now very comfy outside. It's a little warm with the sun and the suit on, but nonetheless, and the waves are, man, they are really coming in slow today. But that's okay. It's so lovely out here. So nice. So at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Ms. Chiswell, who is going to talk about Friends of Fine Arts. We thank her so much for her work. She has been amazing as a help to me with theater, but done so much to keep Friends of Fine Arts moving. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Ms. Chiswell.
Hi, and welcome. My name is Michelle Chiswell, and I am the chairperson for the Friends of Fine Arts. FOFA, as many of you know, is the booster club for the fine arts programs here at Westminster. Our organization is led by parent volunteers who raise funds and provide hands-on support of the fine arts programs here at Westminster. These programs include the visual arts, chorus, band, drama, and the literary arts. This program allows for faculty to focus on their teaching and to cultivate each student's God-given talents. Our annual membership drive is our primary fundraiser. This, along with t-shirt sales and the Fine Arts Cafe during the Westminster Fall Festival, allows us to grant wishes of our fine arts faculty. Over the next several months, the FOFA board will meet to discuss our faculty's wishes and work on granting as many of them as we can as we start the new year in August. Thank you to each of you who purchased a membership, bought a t-shirt, or stopped by to see us at the cafe. A big thank you to everyone who purchased a raffle ticket through the Westminster Truck Raffle this past spring. A portion of those proceeds was given directly to FOFA, and we are pleased to announce that those funds will be used to provide support for Tommy Brinson and the growing band program here at the school. At this time, I would like to introduce our 2020-2021 board members who will be leading us into this next year. We welcome Ms. Vivian Hornsby, Mrs. Jamie Case, Mrs. Jordan Lambert, Mrs. Mary Donner Heppert, Ms. Grace Halverson, Mr. Mick Hernandez, Ms. Charlene Miller, and myself, Michelle Chiswell. In closing, please consider joining us in making next year as successful as this last year in strengthening Westminster's fine arts programs. We want to add you as a friend of the Westminster Fine Arts. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Chiswell, for that. And again, thank you so much for all of your help. At this time, we're going to go over to Ms. Hornsby, who is going to give out all of our visual arts awards. We've had a tremendous year with visual arts, so many great honors and awards that were given out. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Ms. Hornsby, and I'm just going to sit here and wait on Stanley to get off the phone so I can talk to him.
Thanks, Mr. Owen. And now let's just see a little snippet of the visual arts throughout this school year. Let's give some shout outs to some courageous artists. In Joshua 1:9, the Lord commands us to be strong and courageous. And each year, our young artists courageously put their works of art out into the community to compete in various student competitions. I'd like to take this time to acknowledge those who have received awards and recognition. We will begin with Georgia Carolina State Fair, which took place in the fall. Our local fair invites schools and individuals from the surrounding area to submit competitive artwork in 3 categories: home crafts, photography, and traditional materials. This year, the following students are being recognized for award-winning artwork. If your name is called, you can get up off your couch and take a bow. In middle school, we had Riley Roach, and in high school, we had Abby Wells, Tally Campbell, Ruth Ann Case, Jennifer Hernandez, Kara Chiswell, Thea Fernandez, Christina Brown, Bethany Williams, Christopher Hernandez, Ani Budge, Lillian Hornsby, and Randall Pete and Lily Hartenberg. Give them a round of applause. Among these winners, we also have several Best in Show recipients. One Best in Show is chosen from each category from each age group. Those artists are Abby Wells in drawing, Tally Campbell in painting, Ani Budge in ceramics, and Christina Brown in photography. Great job, everyone. Another local art show hosted by the Gertrude Herbert Institute of Art is Agnes Markwalter Youth Competition. 6 people are chosen to be in this competition and compete against other schools in the CSRA. It is an honor to be selected for this show, and if your name is called, please stand up and give a bow. This year's middle school and high school chosen for this competition art is Abigail Knight, Adrienne Massey, Georgia White, and in high school, Ani Budge, Thea Fernandez, and Abby Wells. From this group, Abigail won a merit award in middle school, and Thea Fernandez takes home the highest award in Best in Show. Congratulations. Our young artists not only compete, but they also have opportunities to use their art to serve the community. This year, we founded Westminster's very first National Art Honor Society. We have 17 members I would like to take time to recognize. We have already done so many service projects with this group, including helping local artists Colleen and Wes Stewart, serving the Augusta Arts in the Hearts, and soon to be working on our memory project portraits. As I read the names, enjoy these photos of our NAHS group. Julia Andrews, Mary Grace Apostle, Christina Brown, Tally Campbell, Bennett Duckworth, Ani Budge, Thea Fernandez, Lily Hartenberg, Christopher Hernandez, Lillian Hornsby, Allison Joyner, Charlotte McGregor, Leah McReynolds, Samantha Owen, Randall Pete, Robert Vogelin, Abby Wells, and Bethany Williams. Our officers for next year's NAHS are Randall Pete for President, Lillian Hornsby for Vice President, Lily Hartenberg as Secretary, and Tally Campbell as Treasurer. Thank you all for all your service this year for NAHS. The last competition I wanted to let you know is our Scholastics Art and Writing Awards. These awards are presented by the Alliance of Young Artists and Writers. It is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to identify students with exceptional artistic and literary talent and present their remarkable work to the world through the Scholastics Art and Writing Awards. Through the awards, students receive opportunities for recognition, exhibition, publication, and scholarships. Students across America submit nearly 320,000 works of art during the 2019 program year across 29 different categories of art and writing. The following Westminster art students will be receiving awards. Tally Campbell in Art Digital gets an honorable mention for Unnoticed and an honorable mention for Starlit. Thea Fernandez for her mixed media gets an honorable mention for Alice Coachman, the woman who jumped above and beyond. Mary Rushton Massey gets a silver key in sculpture for her piece titled Homage to Freedom. Ani Budge in art, drawing, and illustration receives a silver key for How Did I Get Here? And a mixed media gold key for a titled sculpture 1 in 10 Dentists Recommended. Ani went on to compete at the national level with her gold key and received a national silver medal. This is a prestigious award, and we are so proud of you, Ani. I am so excited to see what the future holds for you in art. Let's give all of our artists a round of applause. Ani and Thea and Marisol make up my AP art class. Normally I would have all three of my AP girls join me on stage, but lots of things have changed this go round. One big change is that we had our very first pop-up website for the AP Art Show, having over 900 unique visitors, meaning individual devices, and it has over 10,000 page views. So lots of thanks goes out to Grace A. Halverson for an incredible job of building a website. If you haven't seen it yet, it'll be up till Saturday, May 16th at midnight, so go see it while you still have a chance. I have made some incredible memories with them this year, and I want you to all know how much you all mean to me. I am thankful for you and the many hours you have worked in my art room, allowing me to be part of your creative process. To Ani Budge, you are a soldier for the arts. You work hard with humility and you serve others well. It has been a joy to watch you fearlessly attack innovative art materials and unique processes. Your bravery and servant's heart will be missed in my art room and by my department. To Thea Fernandez, you have such a huge heart and incredible ability to love others. You are so in tune with others' feelings, and I know God is going to use this special ability all throughout your life. I have never had a student so involved with my personal space as you have been, and I have loved you for it. Thank you for loving me well, and thank you for never giving up in the AP art world. To Marisol Zayas, you are like a breath of fresh air. You are such a teachable and respectful young artist, and I have enjoyed your artistic growth as well as your spiritual growth this year. Your work is an extension of yourself, colorful and positive and lovable. I can't wait to see how the Lord uses you in the future. I am so thankful that God has allowed me to be in your lives. I will be giving each of them a token of my appreciation, a small sketchbook, so that they will forever keep their unique imaginations for others to witness. God has blessed each of you and so many others watching this video with an incredible gift and an important job, to use your talent to share His glory with others. I am so very proud of each of you. Before I give it back to you, Mr. Owen, I just want to tell you what a joy it's been to work with you over the last decade and a half. You have been my mentor and close friend, and you know me better than most people, and you understand what it means to be a team. I know that you have changed so many lives through the arts, and your name will live on at Westminster for all time. The faculty and administrators, the staff, the students, and myself are so thankful for you giving such a large part of your life and your family to Westminster. Thank you so much for loving this place and this community so well. We will be in constant prayer for you as God shows you His plans He has for you. We love you, Paul Owen. Back to you.
And I have found myself relocated again. I am now in Hollywood in front of the famous Chinese theater. And it's so nice out here. And it's the perfect place, I feel like, to move into our drama awards and speech awards. That FedEx truck just keeps on consistently coming by. It's something out of Groundhog Day. But first, I'd like to thank all of our cast of our shows in the fall play and one act play. We didn't know it was going to be our last show this year, but they were still tremendously fun shows. We had such a good time at Evening of Theater, and of course our one act play placed first at region and then third at state.
We now cut to a special slideshow of photos from this year using only non-copyrighted music, which is cheesy, but YouTube will not delete the video.
Again, thank you for that. And I want to do a few senior recognitions now. This is the time where we normally give out cords and stoles, and we have several to give out this year. First, we have 3 seniors who are receiving cords for National Speech and Debate Association. And that's for getting enough honors and recognitions and points to receive the degrees, in which at this point I think 1 is at excellence and 2 are at distinction. So the 3 students who will be receiving cords this year are Eliza Epps, Kylie Smith, and Marisol Zayas. Let's give them a big round of applause. You will have those cords that you can pick up Saturday, tomorrow at Westminster. And just like that, I'm back in the virtual Imperial Theater. And at this time, I would like to award our stoles, which are the lovely white stoles given out by the International Thespian Society. And that goes to 3 of our seniors who have done just a ton of acting and theater work over their high school time. Those are going to Eliza Epps, Kylie Smith, and Marisol Zayas. Again, congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for all of your hard work in theater this year. For our Art Spirit Award, we are actually going to bring in Miss Hornsby, who is going to give that award out herself. Hopefully this will work. The fun of video conferencing. So she is coming in. Here we go. Hi, Miss Hornsby. Welcome again, and I'm going to let you take it away.
Thank you. What an honor it is to be here to let everyone know who gets the Art Spirit Award this year. So the Art Spirit Award is given to a student who shows outstanding artistic style, effort, and talent. This particular student is teachable, selfless, and loves creating. With her remarkable skills, creativity, and bravery, she can make anything she puts her mind to. I have truly enjoyed watching her art come to life these past 2 years. This student came to me with a desire and passion that cannot be ignored. She has completed 2 years of AP, won a national silver medal, and many other awards in the 2 short years she has been here. I am so proud of all that she has accomplished. This year's 2020 Art Spirit Award is awarded to Ani Budge. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ani. I was muted there for a second, but we are very happy for you. And thank you, Ms. Hornsby, for being here. We appreciate it. We will see you later. And now I'd like to present the Excellence in Fine Arts Award. This year it is going to a student who has been involved in a tremendous amount of fine arts activities, everything from theater and musicals, one-act plays, fall plays, and this year she was part of AP Art and did tremendous work there. This year's Excellence in Fine Arts Award goes to Marisol Zayas. Our Excellence in Forensics Award this year is actually going to 2 students, and in fact 2 juniors. And you say, really, 2 juniors? Yes, that's right, because these 2 juniors have earned so many points for national speech and debate that they are in the top 5 in our school history for total points. They both have over 500 points. And some of you don't realize how much work is involved. There's so many tournaments. It's going to region and state one act or region and state literary. There are so many times that they have gotten up on Saturday and gone through round after round after round of their HIs and DIs and duos and all of those things. So I am so proud of them and so happy this year that I can honor them with the Excellence in Forensics Award. And that this year is going to Kara Chiswell and Maya Davis. Congratulations, both of you. And finally, our Excellence in Theater Award this year goes to someone who exemplifies being an actress and being a star on stage. She has won Best Actress at the region level and the state level, and she's done both of those more than once and received honors at Georgia Theater Conference, as well as receiving virtually every scholarship opportunity available when she tried out at Georgia Thespian Conference. In fact, I believe she got more offers than any other student who tried out for all of these different universities. They all were fighting over her. So this year, I'm so happy to award our Excellence in Theater Award to a true and future star, Eliza Epps. Again, thank you all so much. I'm so grateful for all of the people who've been involved so much in theater, who've helped me over the years. Obviously, Miss Hornsby has been such an amazing person to paint and design and work on so many shows and sets. Mr. Jewett obviously was always there to help, and over the last few days I've gotten a lot of fun videos of techies who filmed him dancing backstage during shows, some of which I had never seen. And obviously my wife Amy has just been right there at my side doing so much work, and that's just the most amazing choreography over the years. It blows my mind when I go back and watch some of these dances at what she was able to get these students to produce on stage. And I think about people like Brent Carter and Scott Doss who've done so much to help us. I think about Mr. Newbury, Mr. Durrell, those who always helped make sure the stage was put up, all of the headmasters and principals that worked to make sure that things kept moving and that we had the support that we needed. So again, thank you all for making this year, this crazy remote quarantine year, as great as we could make it. Again, thankful for our faculty and staff, all that they have done to keep music going. Miss Hudson did an amazing program. You probably just saw the concert that they did virtually, which was just so fascinating to see how that came together. And Miss Hornsby has been so creative with keeping assignments going and using what people have at home. And hopefully in the fall, things are back to normal and we can actually go back to school. I know it will be without Miss Hudson and myself, but I'm excited about the people that will be announced soon. I think it's going to be, the department is going to be in great hands. Miss Hornsby is going to be taking over as Fine Arts Director, and I couldn't be more excited for her because she has such a passion to see the department grow and develop, and I know that it's going to continue to do that. So to all of the seniors, I'm so glad that you were able to be honored through the Instagram post that hopefully all of you saw. But you have all been such a valuable part of this program for so many years. I just wish that we had had the opportunity to sit on the stage and honor you with a crowd, because you don't really get the crowd this way. but nonetheless, I want to thank you for all of the work and the time that you put into theater. And so I'm going to do a little brief slideshow for you, just honoring you and saying a few words when we see your pictures come up. And that will actually end tonight. So thank you again for being here and being a part of this, and have a great and wonderful summer.
Ani Budge, though we didn't get to know you very long for the couple of years that you were at school, you have sure made a huge impact on the artistic community here and on your teachers and friends. So we thank you for coming down south and being with us and sharing your amazing gifts and personality with us. Chase Chiswell, even though you didn't get to do a lot of teching, the teching that you did get to do was so helpful to us. I know that you are a gamer and somebody who loves a lot of things like my son does. I know he appreciated the gaming club that you did this year, and we thank you for your work and your help with us in the arts. Eliza Epps, it's hard to imagine theater without you because you've been such a part of it, and you've brought such a fun, dynamic personality to the group. You're obviously super talented and have so much potential to just do amazing things, but it's the person inside that I'm going to miss the most. It's not just the talent, although you made it very easy on me a lot of times with all of your hard work and your beautiful voice. But we're all going to miss Eliza too. Thea Fernandez, what an amazing person you are. You have been such a rock in your family, such an inspiration to Miss Hornsby and a friend to her, and such a great, hard-working techie. I know there were crazy times and times where, we got stressed and things were nuts, but you were always able to think clearly and get things done. So thank you for all of the times that you were a techie for us. We appreciate it so much and are so grateful for you. Kylie Smith, you have been doing theater about as long as any living soul at Westminster, and I'm so grateful for all of the fun characters that you've brought to life on stage. Obviously, I think most recently of Dr. Fritz and how fun that was to see you get to be so crazy on stage and still to this day put on the gloves much easier than I do. And I think back to shows in elementary school where you were such a part of that, and thank you for all of your contributions to theater over the years. Elizabeth Wilson, I know that we did not get to have you in too many shows, but wow, what a wonderful voice you bring. I think one of the biggest disappointments I had for you for this show was the fact that people did not get to hear your wonderful voice in the songs for Sound of Music. But you obviously made an impact winning state solo, which not a lot of people can say. And we just want to thank you for all of your contributions. Marisol Zayas, what a wonderful person, and what a genuine, loving, and caring soul. You have been such a delight to have in theater, to have on the stage. Your laugh is contagious, your smile is wonderful, and it's going to be hard to replace, and really, I guess, impossible to replace somebody like you. So we thank you so much, Marisol, for all that you've done for fine arts at Westminster. And I have to mention my own child, even though she is not graduating from Westminster, she is in fact graduating now. And even though she wasn't a part of the school the last couple of years, she still was with a lot of things that she did with drama. She was our amazing spotlight worker in Gentleman's Guide. She's also done a lot of hair and makeup for people over the years. And it's just impossible to think about what it's going to be like without having you in our home and seeing you go elsewhere. But I know that you are going to do the most tremendous things. You have been through so much, and your heart is so large and so caring and loving for people. I can't wait to see where you go. I love you with all of my heart.